Welcome to Early Bird Picker. My name is Rafa. I'm a reseller, eBay, Facebook Marketplace, and Amazon. Headed into a thrift store right now. This is a thrifting video to show you what I pick up in the next couple days while I'm thrifting. I've never heard of this brand, THRIFT, but I looked them up and I'm having trouble finding this exact model, but this brand, the retail price is between like $100 and $200 for most of their shoes. These are unmarked, which means they're going to be $5 or $6, so it's definitely worth taking a chance. The condition is like pretty good on them, not great, but I think that the resale value of their shoes is going to be pretty high. Found this Columbia hunting men's interchange size 2X camo fleece jacket. Gonna pay $5.99. We've got this Nike blue tag hoodie, gray, embroidered white check, $5.99. Picking up this Adidas hoodie. I just think it has a really cool look to it. I can't find any sales comp for it, but I don't know. Just think it's pretty cool. Paying $5.99. I'm super happy with the haul from the first stop, and the better surprise was that it's Customer Appreciation Day, so that means at the register got 25% off, paid a total of $42 and some change, and I feel like I got a lot of stuff. Those one pair of Nikes should probably bring at least 40 bucks, and then everything else will be pure profit. On into the next Goodwill. It is also Customer Appreciation 25% off day here too. Can't wait to see what we get. This New Balance is the 990. It is an iconic shoe from New Balance. This is the V4. The current model is the V5, so this one won't sell for as much. They're asking $9.99. It should sell for about $40 plus shipping. It's a good size, by the way. It is a women's size 9 2E. 9 is the most common average women's size there is, and then the 2E for women is an extra wide, so that's a pretty sought after, or it's a pretty hard to find size, and so this will definitely sell. This is a stretch Barbie limousine, missing a piece. If it was complete, should sell for about $60 plus shipping. I still pick it up though. This is a Rolling Stones 94-95 Voodoo Lounge Tour reprint shirt. It is a reprint, but it's still from the early 2000s, so while it's not true vintage, I hope that it will still sell. Only $2.99 Goodwill. I'm always on the hunt for these Adidas track jackets with a trefoil logo on them. I'm not sure this one's vintage. It does have this 3 stripes down the arm, so that should help it sell better. Fortunately, it has no back graphic, which would have been awesome. I still pick it up though. I pick up this green Oregon Ducks fleece hoodie made by Columbia. Thought it had a pretty cool look to it. It's got a nice spell out on the back side down the bottom. Looks like I'd be paying $5.99 for it. Women's Columbia jacket with a cool camo print, size large, paying $5.99. I do really well with the Nike basic hoodies. I picked this one up for $5.99. It's in excellent condition. Hope to get $25 to $30 for it. This was an interesting Polo Ralph Lauren golf shirt. It had, what's really interesting is it has embroidery of the Statue of Liberty, and I couldn't find any sales comps for it. Paid $5.49 for it. This is a Michael Graves tea kettle with a spinner, and it's in the style of an Alessi tea kettle, which have really good resale, paying $3 for this. Really happy with that second Goodwill stop. It was Customer Appreciation Day. Spent like $63 on all that stuff and a couple t-shirts just for me. So off to the third, my secret picking place, and here we go. If you watch my what sold video that just came out, I always pick these up if they're $1 or under. I'll look them up later. It's kind of fun for me. And this one has the box and the manual, so hopefully it's worth a little bit of money. If it's not worth money on its own, I'll just sell it in a lot like I always do.
This store looks really good, guys.
I haven't looked these up yet either, but they're just crazy looking. They have to be worth something. I just know it. Before I had a chance to look these up, I noticed these, which are really awesome, like ankle boot, kind of distressed looking. The brand on them is Bed Stew, and they have awesome sell-through with a really high used selling price. So I'm gonna pick these up too. I should be paying $1 or $2 for these. So I'm thinking this is a somewhat vintage Nike silver tag with the Nike spell out in the front. It's kind of hard to see because it's almost like it's imprinted into the shirt. Just had a super awesome afternoon of thrifting. This was my third stop. It's always the one with the best prices. I got 6 items for $6. So I paid $1 each. I got the pair of boots, the shoes, the Nike shirt, the Texas Hold'em electronic game, the hat, and then this is the Les Paul Red Octane wireless Xbox 360 guitar. It actually has pretty good sales price of like probably $40 or so if it's working plus shipping. As you guys know, I don't really do video games that much, so I still like picking these up when they have a really high selling price. If they're working, what I do is I just list them in the 4 parts or not working condition, and I just write in the title that it's untested. I can usually still get $20 to $30 for them as long as it's a pretty good selling guitar. And for me, whenever I only pay $1 for something, I'm totally happy with $20 to $30 and let somebody else just hopefully get a good deal on it. I hope that it's working, but if it's not, it was listed in the 4 parts or not working section. So all in all, it's a win. I don't mind selling. I kind of like selling stuff for parts are not working. You don't have to test it. You really don't have to clean it. You don't have to worry about someone wanting to return because it's not working, because you said it's not working. I don't know, it's kind of one of my favorite things to do. I just don't find these guitars as often as I used to. The Les Paul one is definitely worth it. How I spot this one is the Les Paul guitar has this white rim on the outside of it, and that's how I know. Look it up. Back at my favorite picking place, the lot is completely full. I was just here at the end of close last night, and it's Saturday about noon. Let's go see if there's anything new out. Looking like the resale value for the Fisher-Price stationary bike, it's like $100 plus in used condition. Obviously, I'll likely try to sell this on Facebook Marketplace locally. unless I can get it apart and ship it. I instantly recognize this red octane wired Explorer controller. The model number is 95055. This sells between 50 and 70 plus shipping in used condition if it's working. I don't have a console to test it. I'll sell it in 4 parts. I should get like 30 to 40 plus shipping. Couldn't believe it. I paid just $3 for these 2 items. Got the red octane wired guitar, and then this Fisher Price kids stationary bike. It's really cool. Apparently, like, you're supposed to put an iPad right here. This like opens up basically and holds an iPad. This is supposed to be Bluetooth. So I will have to do a degree of testing on this one, which I didn't realize until I got to checkout. I'll have to put some batteries in it. You're supposed to download an app onto your iPad that connects with this bike, and then it's supposed to be kind of like a game, like the kids riding their bike and going along with their iPad. Even if that doesn't work, I imagine this will still sell. So I'm gonna say that I had $1.50 into each of these, and even if this sold for 20 or 30 bucks, I'd be good. But on Amazon, there's only one listed in used condition, and it's over 400 bucks. So I'm probably gonna list mine at like 100 locally and hope for a fast flip, because I'm truly running out of room in my garage. So it used to be when parking lots were full like this and I was going into a thrift store, I'd have a really bad attitude, like I wasn't gonna find anything. And I decided if I'm gonna continue go shopping when it's that busy, I need to just have a good attitude and just say there's probably still stuff that's left to be picked. And these 2 items show that it was definitely worth the trip. Should make easily like 100 to 200 bucks profit on this. It's Sunday afternoon, and I pretty much have a standing 3 o'clock thrift trip that I go Goodwill by my house every Sunday, and let's see if we find anything. These Sperry duck boots are definitely a pickup. They're not marked with a price, so that means they're the standard price of like $5 or $6 here. They're women's, and the condition is just excellent on them. And I hope to get like 30 to 40 bucks for them. Dansko clogs are kind of all over the place for sales comps. This particular pair, there's a sales comp for 15 and a sales comp for 45 plus shipping. These are really nice condition, and they're like $5 or $6 here, so I'm gonna take a shot on them. This is a Zillions like coin jug. Basically, it counts money as you put it in. Hoping that it's working, I gotta get it home and of course test the batteries. These are going for like 19 bucks plus shipping or so, and the price here is 2. This dancing hamster toga is still new in the box. I turned it around, thought it might be vintage. It's 2002, so it's basically vintage, and it's made by Jimmy. Jimmy is the same company that makes Big Mouth Billy Bass Singing Fish that I made so much money on for that back at Christmas time for the singing fish. And so this guy doesn't have near as much value, maybe like 10 to 15 plus shipping, but only paying 2, new in the box, and it's going to be the only one listed on eBay. Thanks so much for watching this episode of Early Bird Picker thrifting video. It means so much to me that you'd watch what I'm picking and reselling. If you're newer to my channel, just so you know, I categorize all of my videos. It's how I try to keep myself straight and not just all over the place. My old videos, they were just completely scattered. My new ones are categorized into what sold, thrifting, garage and estate sales, BOLOs, special interest, shipping and packing. I think that's pretty much it. So if you like this video, just know that there's others on my channel that I've got different content. It helped me out so much if you hit like, and be sure and subscribe if you're not already subscribed. And you can find me on Instagram at EarlyBirdPicker. And as always, I'll see all y'all on the next video.